Hi everyone. Today I am going to explain one more important topic in 10th class, that is ideas of development. Every family they are having some ideas to develop their families, and every state they are having some ideas to develop their states, and every country also they are having some idea how to develop their nation. So here, the idea of development, it is a continuous process. There is no end. Okay. For example, the poor person, they try to improve their living conditions and they want to be somewhat better life. And the people who are there in the middle class, they want to be in the rich families. They want to be a high, like luxury life. See, it is a continuous process. Development is a continuous process. See, so this development present in the world, few countries are well developed countries and few countries are developing countries and remaining countries are backward countries. How can we say, based on the income sources, based on the income source, we can say very easily that country is a developed country. So this country is a backward country, this country is a developing country. So present our country, India also still is a developing country. You just take America, that is a developed country. How can we say, see, the development is depending on the income source. Income as a development. Income is the best indicator for deciding, the best indicator to decide the development. So, income source. The people who are living in the well-developed countries, their income sources will be high, and the people who are living in the backward countries, their income sources will be less. So how can we say, so we are using one of the main important thing, that is per capita income. Per capita income. Total country income in a year divided by the country population, we can get the per capita income. So simple, per capita income is nothing but individual income. Okay, so per capita income is nothing but individual income. If national income is high, suppose country's income is more, automatically the per capita income also will be high. When per capita income is less, means individual income is more, automatically the people will live better, their life will be better condition. And these people who are in high income people, automatically they increase their savings also. So income is one of the best indicator for the development. So these are national income. So national income is mainly, how can we say national income? The income of a country in a year, we can call that national income. The total national income, when we divide the country population, we will get the per capita income, individual income. So income is one of the best indicator to decide the development. If country is developed, all people's income sources are high, automatically that country income also will be high. That country we can say that it is a developed country. Okay? Yes. And next one, not only income, some other factors, other things also decide the development. Not only income, some other criteria also decide for the development. What are the other important criteria to decide the development, to develop? See, one is mainly public facilities. Public facilities, government has to provide a number of public facilities. That's one of the important points. And next one is that IMR, infant mortality rate. IMR, infant mortality rate. So, public facilities and infant mortality rate. So, in the public facilities, we can say many things. Government has to provide health facilities. Government has to provide that employment facilities to the people. Government has to provide that education facilities for the people, and government to take care about the children's health care. IMR, infant mortality rate. not only income sources, other criteria also they decide the development. What are the other? One is IMR. IMR means infant mortality rate. Here see that infant mortality rate is the number of children die before the age of 1 year. The number of children die before the age of 1 year. Okay, as in 1,000 birth children. In 1,000 birth children, how many children die? That we can say that IMR, infant mortality rate. Once again, so number of children die before the age of 1 year. As 1,000 children born in a year, we can call that infant mortality rate. So suppose if take any one country, if number of children die in a year as more, automatically we can say that there are no proper health facilities in that country. I will tell you one example. If you take any one nation, in that nation, IMR is more, means death percent is more. So we can say that that country is not developed. And some countries can say that IMR is less, infant mortality rate, death percentage is less. So we can say that that is the developed country. Means the government provided other facilities, health facilities provided so that here infant mortality rate are very less. So IMR also one of the main important thing to decide the development. Okay. So not only income, these health facilities, education institutions, and roadways, transportation, and next one, some other public facilities that government has to provide to the people. Then only we can say that country is a developed country. Means every citizen in that country has to get health facilities. Every citizen in that country has to get education facilities. Every citizen should get the work to do the work in that country. Then we can say that that country is a developed country. Okay, so public facilities also one of the main. In public facilities, many things will come already. See, health, education, electricity, sanitation. Health, education, electricity, sanitation. So these are all comes under the other criteria development. So that governments or country, if any country has very good health facilities, that country is developed. If any country has a very good education facilities, we can say that is a developed country. And electricity also, if they have good electricity, automatically these are also one of the best indicator for say it is a development. And next one, sanitation also. You just compare developed countries and backward countries, automatically we can say very clearly that countries have very good in all health, education, electricity, sanitation compared with other countries. So these countries are rich countries or poor countries. Okay. For deciding development, not only income sources, some other factors also decide to develop to decide the development in any country in the world. And next one, another important point is that development, it is a continuous, it is a progress, continuous progress. But this development should be, how it should be sustainable. We need sustainable development. Okay. So, for example, what I am telling that, see, if any one country to develop the nation, if they increase the number of industries, they destroy the forest area and they establish many companies. Due to the companies, what I total water polluted, air polluted, and environmental imbalance came. So that is not development, because the next generation will not get the natural resource. The next generation will face the problem. That is not development. We need the development that should be sustainable development. We should not harm. We should not harm the environment. We should not destroy the environment. And also the natural resources which are there. Natural resources mean nothing but gifted by God. The natural resources which are there, that we have to use in proper way. That should be useful for the next generation also. And we should not pollute the environment. Due to the industries, due to the overpopulation, see, in the development process, don't think for development. Which type of development? We have to seek for sustainable development. Means sustainable development means that living condition, people living condition should be people living life condition, living condition should be very neat because should not pollute anything. And next generation people also should get all the resources which are there. That we can call it sustainable development. So in the development process, we have to concentrate only on the sustainable development. So income, other criteria already I explained very clearly. One is public facilities, IMR, health, education, sanitation, and next one electricity. And development, we need development, but which type of development? We need sustainable development. So this sustainable development, which countries are following, that we can say that is a developed country. Okay. And next, last point I will tell you that. Last point. See, at right present day in the world, all countries, they are destroying the nature and they are destroying the environment. Okay, and they are destroying the water, destroying the rivers, destroying the mountains, and they are constructing different industries and many other activities, so that the total economic environment is totally polluted. Environmental imbalance. So this is not the correct development. Okay. So development is compulsory, but we need sustainable development. So every country thinks that they have to develop, but that development should be in the sustainable. So here, mainly once again briefly I am explaining, development is a continuous process. We need sustainable development, and income is one of the best indicator to decide that is a developer or backward. Not only income, some other criteria also very important things, that is IMR, infant mortality rate, and other public facilities like health facilities, education facilities, electricity, sanitation. Okay, and next one, pollution-free environment we need. In the development process, we should not pollute. We should not pollute the environment. We need pollution-free environment. Then only we can say that is a sustainable development. Okay, so these are the ideas and the development. Thank you very much.